Let's talk about another problem in relative velocity. Here we have a question that says two towns A and B are connected by a regular bus service with a bus leaving in either direction every t minutes. So we have two towns and from each of them there are buses coming out every t minutes. A man cycling with a speed of 20 kilometers per hour in the direction A to B notices that a bus goes past him every 18 minutes in the direction of his motion and every 6 minutes in the opposite direction, meaning that he is traveling from town A to town B. So all the buses going in this direction, basically in his own direction, pass him every 18 minutes, and the buses coming from the opposite direction pass him every 6 minutes. Now, what is the period t of the bus service and with what speed assumed constant do the buses ply on the road? So we are supposed to calculate two things. First is the period t at which every bus leaves from their respective starting points, and what is the velocity of buses on the road, the speed of the buses on the road. Now let's start solving the problem. The first thing that we'll do is assume a sign convention for the entire question. We'll assume the cyclist to be going east first, and then we'll assume east to be positive direction. Automatically west will become the negative direction. So all the buses traveling east will have a positive velocity, all the buses traveling west will have a negative velocity. Now we assume the speed of buses with respect to ground to be v kilometers per hour that we actually have to calculate the value of later. Also, all the buses moving east will be labeled as velocity VE. All the buses moving west will be labeled as velocity VW. Correct? So I can say that velocity of buses moving east with respect to the cyclist is simply VE minus VC with the formula of relative velocity, and this comes out to be V minus 20 kilometers per hour because both the values are positive from our sign convention. Similarly, velocity of buses moving west with respect to cyclist will be VW minus VC, correct? Now VW has to be minus V, correct, because V is just the speed and negative direction is the sign convention for the buses traveling westwards. Minus V minus plus 20 is minus of V plus 20 kilometers per hour. So now we have obtained the velocity of buses with respect to cyclists, both the direction buses. Now, because buses leave in either direction every t minutes and they're going at a constant velocity, the separation between the buses will also be exactly same. Now we assume that separation to be d kilometers, which is also clearly equal to v into t, right? Because when a bus left, right, and when the second bus is about to leave, t minutes have passed. So velocity v into t will give me the value of separation, which is d. Correct? Now, essentially, I am trying to use the information given in the question that buses moving east pass the cyclist every 18 minutes. The separation is clearly d between the buses, and the velocity of buses going east with respect to cyclist is v minus 20. So d upon v minus 20 has to be equal to 18 minutes. Over here, you must notice that this velocity is given in kilometers per hour, this separation is in kilometers. So I have to apply the appropriate conversion to get it in minutes. That conversion I haven't mentioned here, but we can mention it immediately when we start solving the problem. Similarly, buses moving west pass the cyclist every 6 minutes. So we can say minus d upon minus v plus 20 is 6 minutes. Now why minus d? Because the buses are traveling westwards. When they approach the cyclist, their displacement with respect to cyclist will also be negative. So therefore, with the correct sign convention, I can write it as minus d upon minus of v plus 20. This comes out to be 6. Right? Now I can just take the ratio of these two equations directly and obtain the value of v, as you can see. Right? Now essential thing is I haven't applied the conversion factor yet, and I just took the ratio. So what is happening here is that let's say there is some conversion factor from hours to minutes that I have to apply on this side to make this equation valid. The same conversion factor I have to apply on this equation also. But when I take the ratio, that conversion factor simply gets cancelled. So I can just save the pain or save the trouble to write that conversion factor separately. I hope this is very, very clear to you. So once I do that, I just take the ratio and the velocity value v comes out to be 40 kilometers per hour. So what we obtain is that the buses are traveling at 40 kilometers per hour speed and the cyclist is given to be traveling at 20 kilometers per hour. Now, in the second part of the question, we are supposed to calculate the value of capital T. Now what I'll be doing for that is I'll take the value of d as v into t and I'll substitute the d value in either the first equation or the second equation. That's totally your choice. I'll be substituting it in the first equation. Now what is happening here is that we have figured out the value of small v, which is 40 kilometers per hour already, And now if we put the value of d as Vt, we'll have only one unknown, which is t. So let's start solving it. So if I put the value of d as Vt in the first equation, I'll get V into capital T upon V minus 20 is equal to 18 minutes. Now I can directly solve this equation and get my answer. But once again, you can see there's a problem of conversion factor. On right hand side, we have time in minutes. On left hand side, we have velocities in kilometers per hour. But once again, what you can observe here is that both the velocities in the numerator and denominator have their units in kilometers per hour, and T, capital T, is already given to me in minutes in the problem. So what I'll see here is that the units of velocity or speed will get cancelled, and the unit of capital T is in minutes, which is exactly consistent with the right hand side. So I don't have to apply any conversion factor for kilometers per hour into kilometers per minute, because that conversion factor will anyway get cancelled between the numerator and denominator. I hope this is clear to you. The only reason we are not applying conversion factor is to avoid one extra step in which we apply the conversion factor and simply cancel it off. Now, if you have understood all that, we'll put the value of V as 40, which is 40 kilometers per hour in both numerator and denominator, and we obtain the value of T directly as 9 minutes. So the velocity of buses or the speed of the buses on the road is 40 kilometers per hour, and the time duration T with which the buses leave their respective stations is 9 minutes. I hope this problem is very, very clear to you. Thank you.